All right, we're going up against President Wrinkles here. Yeah, Giovanni. Decent. Okay, so this is actually going to be a Giovanni lineup that I have not fought before for these videos, and that's great because we needed to fill this gap, essentially. So our coverage up until now covered Giovanni with having Doug Trio, the first video, and then the second video we had the Garchomp team in the middle. This one's going to have NIDOKING in that middle spot. We do have Aggron starting us off after a switch right at the beginning, of course. This will be the first shield down for the Persian. Aggron with Heavy Slam, Smackdown, not really going to burn shields or anything like that. The reason for Aggron is Steel is going to resist the normal typing of Scratch right here for Persian. We have a lot of other options that are superior, so trust me, the Aggron, this is just kind of like trying to think, hey, what have we shown off and what have we not shown off up until this point? And so that's kind of the reason, that's kind of the justification. Now, the reason that we actually did shield right there was important. Normally you'd think like, okay, Aggron's on his last little bit of health, probably gonna just let him die, and preserve our shields. But we actually want the stagnation period, so if you are new to the Team Go Rocket leaders, of course, anytime that you use a charge move or they use a charge attack, or when either team faints, like right now, or if you just switch them out manually. Also notice that we are letting the clock run out of time right there, at least get down to 1 second before choosing our next Pokemon. Gonna explain that. But yeah, so whenever you do the manually switching or the charge move is used, even if there's a shield, the Team Go Rocket side, Giovanni in this case, their Pokemon are gonna stand still for a good almost 3 seconds. Those are very valuable seconds, so definitely don't underestimate the power of that. You see Valkyreion, it was switched into. We did actually have Breloom up there first, and we switched out immediately. The reason that we let the clock run down, I can probably play a replay of that, but it was so that we could let the switch down there in the bottom right, it's on a cooldown, so every time you use that switch, the cooldown activates, and it's going to take a while before you can switch again. Obviously, like I just said, the switch is going to provide us a lot of time, so we definitely needed every second of that switch really to work with this team. This is my dad's account. He doesn't always really have the full bag of revives or potions when I need them, so oftentimes, it's like the Pokemon that I'm choosing are kind of from a narrowed list and everything like that. Now, he's not level 40, but he's also not like level 30, so it's going to be that kind of in-between perspective because I think he's level 38 right now. And so anyway, Breloom is going to finish this off for us with a combination of Bullet Seed and Seed Bomb. Bullet Seed is going to generate energy decently fast, and Seed Bomb is obviously a charge move that you can spam pretty rapidly right here. You can see it does get kind of down to the wire though, but Breloom, the great thing about this is that if that Suicune is using Snarl like that, that's a dark type attack. Breloom is grass and fighting, and so having that fighting in there, fighting resists dark, so that's going to be pretty good. And while all of that is going on with its typing, of course, you're going to do super effective damage because it has the grass moveset. You notice it was a close battle, but, the reason for that is, I guess, multiple reasons. One, we mentioned the potions not exactly having the best Pokemon to go up against, which is good because for these videos, it's a good illustration for you guys that, you don't always just need like the optimized team that's going to be the best Pokemon choice in every single situation, and it's got to be like 3,000, 4,000 CP or whatever. Nah, you can see that, that Breloom definitely not powered up all the way, 2268 on the CP. They were all basically below Ultra League. Valkyreion was 2420, Aggron 1805, and certainly, they could last even longer, could, make different results if the Pokemon that you have are going to be charged up more than that. And obviously, I like to call this maybe the island of misfit Pokemon. It was the ragtag team right here because these were not like, your first choice pick. If you think about like who's the best ice types, Valkyreion is good, but it's not going to be at the very, very tip top. Obviously, having Blizzard means that it's going to take longer to charge that up. So, as far as spammy charge moves go, Valkyreion would not have been our top choice, but it was a good opportunity. Just one last time, I really feel like I have to emphasize this just in case people don't know up until this point. We do multiple videos across this channel, so always providing you a different look each time at the specific leader in question, in this case, Giovanni. So I hope that this helped you guys out to pick some more parties, but of course, the best thing to do if you have the time is to watch the other videos as well so that you can arm yourself with some knowledge for every single situation, scenario that he can throw out at you. We've gotten a Suicune now with every single different move. We've now shown off each one of his different middle spot Pokemon choices and the difference between a Persian with Scratch and Feint Attack. So I'll catch you guys on the next vid, and thanks for viewing.